Hi, it's me again. I decided since I've started making videos on this account, what I really wanted to do was read out a book. Not a normal book on the shelves that you can buy, no. I've been writing this book for probably since December, and it's still not done because I'm lazy and haven't finished it at all. But, oh yeah, that's my cat. That's Marlon. So, I'm gonna be reading the book, pretty much, just like the first part. And, if you guys like it, then I guess I'll read more. But I wanted to get an opinion on it, other than my brother's, because, you know, he's my brother. He kind of has to say he likes it. So I wanted to get the opinion of the people on the internet, who are probably people who are very close to me, because I'm constantly on the internet. Stop that, Merlin. Yeah, this is my big kettlebell. Anyway, he'll be sitting with me for the video, probably, because he likes to chill with peeps. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll start reading chapter 1. Sure, why not? I lay to sleep in bed. My bed was chilled underneath me. My window was open. The bars kept me in, but wind swept through the room. Sorry, it's been a while since I read over this. Freezing my every bone. I hadn't slept in 2 days. I couldn't. I'd rather die than let them do something while I slept. I sat up and hugged my legs. What are you doing, cat? Apologize for him. He's probably a cat that has ADHD. And he's gonna walk over. No. Really? Do you guys step on things too while you're walking past? I'm really sorry for him. He's kind of stupid. Sorry. I sat up and... Stop that. Don't chew on that. I sat up and hugged my legs. I felt my eyes sting and I started to cry. I sobbed, but struggled to sing a song my mother sung when I was little. A song of a TV show she always used to like. And I guess I kind of liked it too now. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? I sobbed and sniffled. Sometimes you want to go where everyone knows your name, and they're always glad you came. I lost it. Pressed my face into my knees. Tears traced down my cheeks, and a whimper curled up in my throat. I heard something thump above me. My head whipped up. I knew my room was under the attic, but my kidnappers never went up there. I grabbed a wooden plank off the ground and the flashlight off my dresser. I tiptoed towards the attic door. I was too short to reach it. I pulled my dresser towards the attic door. Climbing onto the dresser, I unhooked the latch and pushed the door up. I hauled myself up. I flicked on the flashlight, breaking the darkness. I turned the light to the window. The bars were gone. I pulled my full body up and stood. I flashed the light around the room, and something ran behind me. I slowly turned to see a tall boy standing there. I screamed and stepped back. Missing the solid ground, I plummeted down and slammed into the dresser. The wind escaped my lungs like air out of a balloon. The boy's face appeared. He had black hair, blue eyes, and his hair hung over his eyes. He smiled. "Sarah, I'm Lucius, and I'm here to save you," he said. I looked up at him and listened to something outside my door, running. These 20 feet were pounding against the ground. Lucius hopped down and grabbed me. He lifted me up, and I scrambled. I think that says scrambled. I'm sorry. I always mistake A's for U's. It's really stupid. Scrambled to pull my legs up. He hopped up behind me. His arm wrapped around me, and he pulled me to the window. He opened the window and pulled me out after him. We slid off the ground. Oh, we slid off the roof. I squeaked as I tumbled towards the ground. We hit the ground with a large thud, but no pain went through me. I got up and followed Lucius. Grass flattened under my feet, giving me an amazing feeling of freedom. I had missed this feeling. I was too distracted to notice someone, or something, was running up behind me. I heard the snapping of a whip as something yanked my feet out from under me. My chin hit and shot pain through my jaw. "Lucius!" I screamed, and he turned around. I dug my nails into the earth. "Help!" I squealed. Whoever was behind me tugged on my ankles. My fingers let go, and I was pulled backwards. Lucius ran and grabbed my arms. He pulled me towards him like his life depended on it, which I was guessing it might have. He pulled me free from the whip. He pulled the gun free of his waistband and shot at what grabbed me. The creature was a big, ugly-looking man, with one red eye and one gold. He had a large nose, and his skin had a bluish tinge. Lucius shot him square in the chest with a blue bullet. The blue man fell back and slammed into the ground hard. I scrambled back to my feet, and we started running again. I almost tripped many times, only focusing on where Lucius was going. He stopped in front of a bike, not a motorcycle, a freaking bike. I looked at him. "Really?" He shrugged. "I had to come unnoticed. Now climb on the handlebars." I sighed. Knowing this to be my only chance at freedom, I climbed onto the handles. He climbed onto the seat and stood while pedaling. I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt, so my legs were chilled against the handlebars. I yelled every time he shifted the bars. When he turned a corner, my butt almost slipped off the bars. So many bars. I can't believe I wrote this. I'm sorry, but it's kind of crappy. "Could you slow down? I'm about to fall off," I shouted over the wind blowing against me. He yelled something back that sounded like, "Sorry." He turned a corner right into the forest. "Where are we going?" I yelled. "Safety," he replied. Lucius sounds like a total weirdo. Oh, he kind of sounds gay. I'm sorry. My friends kind of liked it, so I don't know. He started riding up a hill, and I leaned back against him. He struggled to push us both up the hill. He crept closer to the top, and I saw a large house. It had to be at least 4 stories high. There was a garden out front that had many flowers that I could barely see. I smiled. I hadn't seen flowers in months. Lucius stopped suddenly, and I fell forwards and off a bike. You do know that if he hadn't have fully stopped, he would have run right over her. I had not even noticed that, but he could have ridden right over her. It's like, he jumped off the bike and helped me up. "Sorry, are you okay?" he asked. "I'm just peachy. I love jumping out windows, getting dragged by my ankles, and riding on some stranger's handlebars to an abandoned mansion in the woods," I replied while brushing pebbles off my arm. He shrugged. "I could have left you there." I sighed. "Thanks for saving me. We can part ways tomorrow when I come home," I said as I started walking towards the door. He stopped me. "You're not going home. That's where they expect you to go, and you're safe here. If you leave and they catch you, I'm not going to save you. You'll die, and I won't care." He pushed past me and walked towards the door. I jogged after him. "Okay, fine. I'll stay here." I caught up with him at the door. "So, why do you live in an abandoned mansion?" He looked at me. "It's not abandoned. 4 other people live here." I blinked. "Really?" He nodded. 3 girls and 1 guy. I nodded too. "Cool." I stood looking at him as he knocked on the door. "You need to knock. You said you lived here," I pointed out. He sighed. "I forgot my key, okay?" He knocked again. Okay, now he's kind of sounding hot. Just saying. "Lucius, did you—" a small woman stepped out. "Lucius, did you find the girl?" she asked, obviously unable to see me. Yes, Ananala. She's right here. I waved. Where? The small woman asked. Here, ma'am, I said. Oh, yes, of course. The woman looked towards me, but a little too far right. She put her hand out, and I shook it. She clutched my hand and started to fall forwards. Our hands flashed, and suddenly we were standing outside my kidnapper's mansion. Saw Lucius perched on a tree staring at the bars on the attic window. They slowly fell forwards. He caught them and opened the window. There was a bright flash. I fell back and Lucius caught me. Ananala, what did you show her? He asked. She smiled and shuffled inside. I straightened and walked. And that's chapter 1. That's the crap that goes through my mind. Technically, that's the crap that goes through me and my brother's mind because he actually helped write it. Sorry. Really sorry. Really, really sorry. Really, really, really sorry. Sorry. I guess I'll just leave it at that because it's at 11 minutes. So, yeah. Bye. If you do listen to this, thank you so much. If you like it, or if I get any, like, actual feedback about it, I might read another one, even if it's horrible feedback, because I'll know it gets on your freaking nerves, and I love to do that. Sorry, creepy moment. La-da-da-da-da. So anyway, yeah, I guess if you do like it, then I'll read more. If you don't like it, I'll read 2 more chapters. And, yeah, I want to hear your feedback on it. So, maybe next time I'll sing that actual song that was in the book. Anyway, yeah, bye!